Welcome, basketball fans. It's Saturday afternoon, and you're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. We'll see the Memphis Grizzlies facing the New York Knicks. Now, a look at Memphis's starting group. They've got Pau Gasol. Shane Battier is out there with Morant. Then there's Rudy Gay. And it's Abdul Rahim in at the power forward position. Out to Ewing. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Memphis. Gasol setting the pick for Battier. The three. The rebound by Ewing.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's Guerin. He's guarded by Battier. From deep. He can't get that one. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Good-looking screen by Gasol. It's Morant with the drive. Battier for three. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
And Battier, a consistent threat from deep, has a great stroke from the outside.
Frazier the pass to Guerin. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Now the Grizzlies with it. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, thanks, Kevin. I did talk to New York's head coach. He told me they'll be looking to stretch the defense with their ability to knock down shots from deep. He said success on the outside will translate to success on the inside. Sounds like instead of going inside out, they're going to go outside in. Interesting. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Always want to get those threes falling consistently. Now Morant after the missed three by Carmelo.
2 minutes.
And Morant gets it to go.
And that speaks to Morant's fearlessness. Even amongst the trees, he is confident, looking to score with the ball.
Now here's Frazier. Passes it to Guerin. Shot on the wing. New York, no good that time either.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Morant with a wide open look. Gets a very good look and converts.
This is what Morant does best. A natural scorer who does it in a variety of ways.
The screen from Ewing. Frazier.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
This is his first free throw of the game. He hits the second from the line.
And one of the very best in our league at getting to the line. Walt Frazier just has that great change of pace and aggressive nature. Always playing, though, under control.
It's good from long range.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
A nice shot by Frazier.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And too long on the shot. Knicks trail by 7. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Ewing's shot is good.
Yeah, you know, we know this about Frazier. Tremendously creative, both as a scorer and as a playmaker.
Morant against Ewing. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Launches it. And it's Morant with the rebound. Pass to Abdul Rahim. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 3 assists now in this one.
displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game.
And so it's Memphis with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. We come back right after this. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Memphis.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
I would like to highlight, too, guys, the excellent passing they've done early on. I mean, they've done a really good job putting the ball into the hands of guys ready to shoot it.
So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. We've got Rudy Gay, John Morant, he's out there with Shane Battier. Then it's Pau Gasol. And it's Abdul Rahim in at the 4 slot. Now here's Morant. He's guarded closely. And Morant throws it down.
And how about that display of athleticism by Morant, flying up in the air for the jam.
The kick out to Frazier. Ewing right side. Over Gasol. Ewing can't get it to go. And here's Gasol. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. And finished off by Morant.
How about the handles from the young fellow? Give Morant credit for taking the initiative and capitalizing.
At the top of the key, Stoudemire. The screen from Ewing. Over Gasol. That one off the back iron and out.
You know, the right thing there to try to fade away with the D all over him, but that is a difficult shot to sink.
Morant kicks to Gasol. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And the long arms of Gasol wreaking havoc on the D. They don't know what to do with him when he's going up with a shot like that.
Both free throws good from Gasol.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
A nice shot by Frazier. Frazier's got 5.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Morant reaches to Gasol. It's Battier on the wing. Morant puts it up from 17. The shot comes out, and New York the other way now. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. He's covered by Gay. Good on the triple. Anthony's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Good to see Anthony knocking down that 3. When he does this, the offense becomes even more potent.
Morant passes to Battier. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 4 assists in the game.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Good-looking screen by Gasol. Morant kicks to Battier. Back to Morant. Stolen by Ewing. Stoudemire in the post. Nice move. And it's Stoudemire with the jam.
Great admiration for Stoudemire's athleticism. You got to be aware of it now because he'll get to the air and throw it down in a hurry.
Here's Morant. Patrick Ewing comes up with the rebound.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Frazier the pass to Stoudemire. Outside Anthony takes a 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Gasol's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Morant kicks to Gasol. Connects, the jumper drops. Gasol's got 4 this quarter.
And I really like to see Gasol go up with the shot immediately after getting the pass. Shows how much confidence he has.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
City Kids.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up, be physical with him.
We've got DeBusschere. He's out there with Reed. King is out there with Richardson. And it's Houston at the 2 guard. That's the 5 for New York right now.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
DeBusschere passes to Reed. Gasol with the rebound. Gasol's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Morant outside. This one for 3. And it's King with the rebound. Knicks trail by 12. Gasol dishes to Morant. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Here's Richardson, and it's Richardson slamming it down.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Natty for 3. And another miss by Memphis. Well, with the basket here, they could get back to within single digits. Richardson for 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. At one point, they led by 16. And Morant gets it to go.
And with the pace that Morant plays with, that mid-range is a great option. He can surprise defenders expecting Ja to drive it.
Houston, the pass to Reed, and he banks in the layup.
And the defense, no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
1:51 left in the third. Morant. That shot is off. Good work defensively by Richardson. Reed with it. He's picked up by Morant. Here's DeBusschere. And Dave DeBusschere with the slam.
I mean, he's just making the D look foolish. I mean, that was one heck of a move to get himself the space he needed to operate.
And how about the slam to finish it off? Not too shabby either.
I got to tell you what, safe to say that was a good-looking play from start to finish.
So timeout called here, but first for Memphis. So Memphis ends up going with the new group.
Once again, for your next breaker, next group, show them some love.
And the Grizzlies leading by 8.
New York foul. Michael Wade Richardson. First personal foul. First team foul.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Pass to Reeves. Here's Valanciunas. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Grizzlies with another miss. Here's DeBusschere. And Dave DeBusschere with the slam.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
And he's good on the second.
And, you know, one of the things you like about Bibby, he's energetic at the point guard spot and can light you up with his jump shot. This guy is really solid.
Richardson kicks to DeBusschere. Over Valanciunas. DeBusschere can't get the basket. Memphis leading by 7. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Bibby dishes to Valanciunas. And the three off target. New York with the ball. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Here's Houston, covered by Miller. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Oh, just turning on the gas there. Look at Houston move on that drive.
The Knicks have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today. So he gets them both.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
And here's Bibby. Valanciunas with a screen on Richardson. And we've reached the end of the third. Grizzlies lead by 5. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just... Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. And so it's Memphis with it, leading by 5. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. Bibby is out there with Allen. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. Then it's Miller, and it's Reeves in at the 5 spot. Bibby with the bucket.
If you don't want to get burned from behind the arc, you've got to chase Bibby off the three-point line.
Tipped away. Stolen by Allen. It's Miller on the wing. There's the pick from past the arc. Houston pulls it in.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Reed a screen. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Allen. And here we go with Allen running it up the court. Over Houston. Allen's shot is off. Knicks trail by 8. Houston, the pass to DeBusschere. Jacks up a 3. Here's Reed. And the layup is good.
And it's about the want to. That's what Reed gives you. He can be the heart, the soul, and the backbone of your team.
Valanciunas with a screen on DeBusschere. Out to Miller from the arc. That's good. And it's Bibby with the assist that time. Miller's got himself on the board with 3 there.
You know, the rest of the D can be stretched a little thin when the double team's in place like that.
And again, New York turns it over. Some changes for Memphis.
Substitution on the court.
And the Grizzlies leading by 9. Gasol a screen. Now the pass to Abdul-Rahim. And it's off from 3-point range. New York with the ball. Reed a screen. Passes it to Houston. Driving to the basket. Rejected by Gasol.
And really, Gasol does an incredible job getting his hands up in the air, which results in a ton of rejection.
Good.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger.
Knicks trail by 9. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. DeBusschere dishes to Reed. It's not going to go for him.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Outside for Gasol. The 3 from Morant. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Pass to Gasol. Back to Morant. Memphis moving that ball around. Gay right side. 5 to shoot. Abdul-Rahim passes to Gay. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
First personal foul.
And he can't get the first one.
Say this about Richardson. He is a fearless player. There isn't an opponent who doesn't think he can dominate or a situation he can't take charge of. There is no back down in Michael Ray.
Stoudemire against Morant. And he can't jam it through. And here's Anthony from the arc. Grizzlies with the rebound. Now Battier. The three ball. The shot, no good. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time
For your team, make sure to get home safely.